Have you ever noticed how hard it is to be still? The moment things get quiet, we reach for our phones. We turn on the TV. We scroll through social media. We fill every empty moment with noise. We live in a generation that is constantly connected, yet many people have never felt more disconnected from God. The truth is, distractions are one of the greatest obstacles to intimacy with God. Not all distractions are sinful. Some are good things that simply take too much of our attention. Work, hobbies, entertainment, relationships, and even ministry can become distractions when they begin to replace time spent in God's presence. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Notice that God doesn't say, "Be busy and know that I am God." He says, "Be still." Throughout the Bible, God often met people in quiet places. Moses encountered God in the wilderness. Elijah heard God's voice not in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, but in a gentle whisper. Jesus regularly withdrew from the crowds to spend time alone with the Father. If Jesus made time for the quiet place, then we need it too. The enemy understands something many believers overlook. If he can keep us distracted, he can keep us distant. He doesn't always need to lead people into rebellion. Sometimes he just needs to keep them so busy, entertained, and overwhelmed that they never slow down long enough to hear God's voice. Many people wonder why they don't feel close to God anymore. They ask why their prayers feel empty or why they struggle to hear his direction. But perhaps the question isn't whether God has stopped speaking. Perhaps the question is whether we've stopped listening. God's voice is often heard most clearly when the noise fades away. The quiet place is where faith is strengthened. It's where burdens are lifted. It's where God reminds us who we are. In the quiet place, we discover that God's presence is greater than our anxiety. His peace is stronger than our fear. And his promises are more reliable than the opinions of the world. Today, God is inviting you to step away from the distractions. Put down the phone for a while. Turn off the noise. Open your Bible, spend time in prayer, sit quietly before the Lord and allow him to speak to your heart. You may be surprised to discover that the peace you've been searching for isn't found in another notification, another video, or another achievement. It's found in the presence of God. The world is loud, but God still speaks. The question is, are we making time to listen? If you feel distant from God today, don't run toward more distractions. Run toward him, seek him in the quiet place. Because when you make room for God, you'll discover that he has been waiting for you all along. God bless you.